This is Dave at Active Intel Investigations. You've seen a lot of our videos. We've talked about workplace crime and theft and embezzlement. Here's some facts and figures that would be important for you as a company to know about when you're considering employee embezzlement. First of all, 70% of workplace crime involves theft of cash, checks, or vendor fraud. The vast majority comes from those areas. These are very, very easy to prevent. These are the three most simple types of preventable employee theft. Almost all check fraud was in small companies less than 100 employees. Does that sound like your company? The average loss from a theft was about $300,000. So think about what you would do if you had $300,000 extra in your bank account right now. What could you do with that? Who could you hire? What new equipment could you buy? What new leases on equipment or locations could you put into place? Mostly smaller companies incur the highest percentage of their sales from this type of theft. Larger companies incur a higher dollar amount, usually $1 million, but it's a small percentage of their sales because they're larger companies. These are not one-time big scores that are easily identifiable. Usually, the thefts are small thefts and diversions of cash over time. The average theft takes 2.5 to 3 years. That means a couple things that are very important to recognize. First of all, that the thefts are small and may not be easy to discover with the naked eye. Second of all, these are employees that do this over a long period of time, meaning they're not discovered. Usually they're discovered by accident. And if you could intentionally discover it early on in the fraud, in the first 2 or 3 months, your loss might only be $5,000 or $6,000 or $8,000 rather than $300,000. So again, what would you do with that $300,000? And what are the chances you think your company is a victim of employee fraud? The chances are very high according to statistics from the Department of Justice.